We are the Science Cowboys. We shoot science from the hip.
Hello, my name is Papa Pavlov. I have two anxious little kids. To keep them off the streets, I conditioned them to do science experiments. This is our stories. Boo! Ah, you flinched.
In this episode, we're gonna talk about life in the slow lane and how to observe it using time-lapse photography. First, Alex is gonna talk about water going up the tree. Then Anastasia is gonna show you how to grow salt crystals. And finally, there is a special challenge from Papa Pavlov. So, what is a time-lapse photography? For example, consider a flower sleeping during the night and opening up during the day. But did you actually see the flower opening? Most probably not, because it takes many hours for the flower to open up. And that's when time-lapse photography comes in handy. The idea is to make a picture of a flower every several hours and then play all these pictures as a movie. And that's how hours of flower opening can be seen in several seconds. Enjoy.
Hello, my name is Anastasia, LaCurieuse.
Hello, my name is Alex Richy.
Today we're gonna show you how to observe things that are slow.
This is called time-lapse photography.
We need a lot of stuff.
Hey, sounds very expensive, lots of stuff. You better call our fancy neighbor for that.
Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Hello, fancy neighbor. We need some of the equipment for our experiment. Beep.
What is going on, guys? It looks like our fancy neighbor got crazy. Are you about to fight a tropical disease or something?
What is a tropical disease?
I don't know.
Well, look, call him back and ask to be more reasonable.
Beep, beep, beep. Hello, fancy neighbor. We need some equipment for the time-lapse photography.
Okay, this is bad. I hope this time is gonna be more reasonable.
Thank you, fancy neighbor, for all of the equipment that we need.
We need a camera and a tripod.
We also need a sturdy lamp.
Now we'll show you how to do time-lapse photography.
How do trees drink water by Alex Richy. And now we'll learn how the trees drink water. Did you ever wonder how the water goes up the tree from the ground into the leaves? Some trees can be tens of meters high. And of course, trees don't use mechanical pumps to pump the water up the tree. So how does water get up the tree into the leaves? This happens because of the action of the capillary force. What is a capillary force? To understand it, we have to look into the tree. Deep inside the tree, there are little tubes called capillaries. The thinner the capillary, the higher the water goes up. Unfortunately, you cannot see through the real trees. To see the water going up the tree, we make a fake one made of paper. We color the stem blue and yellow to observe the nutrients going up into the leaves. After the experiment is all done, we see the leaves all green.
To do the experiment with water going up the tree, you need the tree trunk. You need toilet paper to make the crown of the tree. And you need blue and yellow to color the trunk and to see the nutrients going up the tree and forming the leaves green. Now I'll show you how to do the steps. Here's our tree.
Okay, elves, to the cellar now.
Now I'll show you how to do time-lapse photography to see water going up the tree trunk into the leaves. To do time-lapse photography, we need a steady lamp and a camera on the tripod. Now I would put the tree into the water. Now I'm gonna make a weird. Now it's time to shoot.
Oh no, we are running out of batteries.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And at the end, we have a beautiful tree colored all green.
Growing Salt Crystals by Anastasia LaCurieuse. Now we're gonna learn how to grow salt crystals. First you take a clean glass. Then you fill it with warm water. Then you add a lot of salt and start stirring. After a lot of stirring, the salt does not dissolve anymore. At this point, we filter the solution in order to get rid of the undissolved salt. Finally, we put the seed crystal in and turn up the heat. As the water evaporates, the salt from the solution is deposited on the seed crystal. That's how the crystal grows.
Today we're going to show you how to grow salt crystals. Usually it takes lots of time to do salt crystals, but today we're going to show you how to do it much faster. To do salt crystals, we need hot water. Then we pour it in a pan and we put as much salt as possible. After the solution of salt in water is done, we are gonna filter it and put seed crystals inside. Finally, we're gonna put the solution with seed crystals back on the hot plate and watch the seed crystals grow. And now I'm gonna show you all of the steps. First, the water should be warmed up at 60 degrees Celsius. Then you take out the thermometer, and now I'm gonna get a pen. Now you get gloves because it's gonna be very hot. You should get the jar and spill it in the pan. And now I'm going to take off my gloves and I'm going to add some salt. Now we should put as much salt as possible until it stops dissolving. Now we put too much salt in the water that it doesn't dissolve anymore. So next we're gonna filter out the salt. So you get a funnel and then you get a tissue. You fold the tissue twice to make a pocket. Then you place the pocket inside the funnel and now you put it in the jar. Then you need a cup to put the water in the funnel, like this. Now that we finished the solution of salt, it's time to grow the crystals. We're gonna observe the crystal growing by time-lapse photography.
Okay, to the cellar, elves.
Okay. Now we are in the cellar and we're gonna show you how to do time-lapse photography. This is the lamp that is shining on our solution with salt, and this is the camera that is making a picture each minute. Like you see, this is some seed crystals. We are gonna put it in the jar of water and we will watch the crystals growing.
And at the end we have a beautiful salt crystal.
Finally, a special challenge from Papa Pavlov. How long do you think it took to grow chickpeas in the following movie? Perplexing, isn't it?